Oh, yeah. Redeems my 800 channel points. Yeah, alright. Just getting the other chats in. Then we shall begin. We get to watch the Division 2 because I didn't see that, but I did make sure to check the Black Cat part.
They're breaking my fourth wall.
They are. Hello, Cinnamon. They didn't believe in us.
God did!
Fucking alert. Okay, YT chats are connected. I'll get step chat in a moment. Well. Good evening. Is the glue man? That's not me. He's making that up. It's like getting coins might be difficult for players who suck, so that's good. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Archduke. Hello, Gulam. Can I sub? Go ahead. Hello, Dante. Make Liz head mod. CBF. Okay. Gonna talk about the news today. I think we started in by John, who did the redeem, so. Here, I have to put you all through that now. Start with patch? No. What the fuck is this? Okay, sure. Bro, it's so loud. Not a bad Gambit clip. Okay. Oh, there's not even a tank pull clip in here. What am I supposed to say to this? 1 kill? 2 kills. Alright, thanks for the clip, John. That's getting a 2 from me. Alright, where was I?
They don't want me to be gala.
Get the step chat in here. I think I start with... Do we start with the Dev Vision? Dev Vision first. Would be a good one. because I have not seen the dev vision. The gorilla couch was necessary for making it a masterpiece. Is Black Cat dropping for review? How many hours? Early access will be in like 16 hours probably. She will release 2 days plus 3 hours. Dev Vision and Nothing Burger? I'll be the judge of that. Let me just connect Step Chat as well. Okay.
Season 7 a movie.
Can they see me now? There we go. Hello, Step Chat. Sorry about that. Missing required host header. Excuse me? Okay.
Ji-Young's doing his job.
We'll see about that. Step Chat connected. Last test. Have you been seeing what the devs have been saying outside of that to journos? No.
Don't blow this.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Pleasantly surprised with the non-penny changes. What do you mean when you say that? Okay, patches last. Patches last. We do dev vision first.
He did
okay?
indeed do his job also, Gallus, you ungrateful rapscallion. The Loki was inverse and I headshot him also. I ate churros today.
W headshot. With the churros good, John. Thank you for the 95. Liz, I'm getting wafted with smoke.
Resubscription detected.
Twin. Thank you, Twin. Hello? All right. We're back. Wow.
Hello everyone, Guang Guang here.
Does this seem more HD? We got the Guang Guang studio budget.
Glad to see you all again so soon.
Umbrum, thank you for the resub. Can I get a W, Umbrum? Thank you for the 31 months, King.
Welcome to Season 7.5 of Marvel Rivals. Back in Season 7, Spider-Man and Black Cat successfully pulled off their Trojan horse plan.
I can't keep pausing like this.
Some bits, baddie.
W Trojan.
Using Felicia's
kinda look like
tablet
Guang Guang,
delivery
look.
to Kingpin
You kind of look like Guang Guang? Is that right? Okay.
tablet delivery to Kingpin as a distraction. Spider-Man broke into the vault and rescued our imprisoned heroes.
Does that mean he gets the animation cancelled back? I'm stopping. I'm sorry.
But then Felicia discovered that Kingpin's mysterious benefactor was none other than the Gilded Saint, the demonic patron behind the New York
He was going to
City
say
Guild.
Adam Warlock.
Would she really feel comfortable handing the tablet over to the less than benevolent?
What is this pose? We'll do it in her trailer, but Jesus Christ.
In Season 7.5, Black Cat breaks into Marvel Rivals.
Bet.
Black Cat is an agile duelist and an elusive master thief with her exquisite martial arts.
Guys, what's the age rating of this game?
And incredible mobility. She can infiltrate any location and wave through the battlefield with ease. In combat, she uses wall climbing and double jumps to navigate between friend and foe, waiting for the perfect moment to steal her enemy's fortune with her grappling hook.
Until you see
She then
first store
uses
skin.
this stolen fortune
12 and 13 plus? In which nation? That doesn't sound like the right age to legally receive a lap
to
dance.
buff
Let's
her
continue.
own combat power, unleashing enhanced cross
We have a
strikes
charity
to
case
deal
in the
heavy
chat.
damage. Whether the enemy team is holding a tight defensive line or scattered across the map, Black Cat can use her Phantom Pursuit to close the gap, tear through their defenses with razor-sharp claws, and then safely disengage. When she activates her ultimate ability, she issues a calling card to all enemies before striking like a phantom, instantly dashing to any target to deliver lethal damage.
Type shit, Guang
What's
Guang.
more, she can trade her stolen fortune with the Gilded Sand, pulling rare treasures from the New York Thieves Guild vault, like the Ring of Jonah, the Hymn of Hades, and even the metal fish once possessed by Namor. These artifacts not only
Dude, you know how much of a pain in the ass it is to try and figure out what all this does from the trailer? Like, for real.
only boost her own abilities, but also create unexpected tactical advantages for the whole team. This update also brings a brand new team-up ability. Black Cat, White Fox, and Captain America from the new Lucky Loan team-up.
This is so bizarre
Black
as a
Cat
pairing
is the
of
team-up
heroes.
anchor, providing White Fox and Cap with some of her luck to boost their combat capabilities. White Fox receives a special boost to her life energy. Upon activation, White Fox channels this vitality into her Gumiho powers.
If she's not silenced out of this when she's in melee form, I feel like a White Fox who dies on your backline will actually kill everything.
Upon activation, White Fox channels this vitality into her Gumiho powers.
Helm of Hades should just give you a delusion.
Multiple spectral fox tails in all directions. These tails automatically seek out nearby targets, granting healing and a movement speed boost to allies, while dealing damage and applying a slow effect to enemies.
I think overall, it seems kind of mid. Like, do we agree on that?
Boost that to
Show me the
launching
clip.
powers into her Gumiho vitality, into her Gumiho vitality, into her Gumiho
Like, what is this, 40?
into her
60?
White
75?
Fox into her Gumi into
In
her
terms of
Gumiho
healing, but the damage is like 25 or 30. This is definitely one of the buttons in the game. I guess, man. I guess. Like, I'm thinking of applications. You spam this when you have it, or if it's helpful to layer on damage with your melee because it does actually increase your effective DPS, then sure. If you can use it, then we'll see. Can you animation cancel it though? We will have to find that out.
powers, launching multiple spectral fox tails in all directions. These tails automatically seek out nearby targets, granting healing and a movement speed boost to allies,
When? Probably never.
while dealing damage and applying a slow effect to enemies. Meanwhile, Captain America Vibranium Shield also gets a lucky upgrade. When raised, the shield's protective radius is expanded, and its deflection becomes pinpoint accurate, bouncing enemy projectiles exactly where his crosshair is aiming.
Sure.
The full balance patch
Actually, a decent team up. I feel like that one is.
The shield
At last 10 seconds, sure, I hate these active state things that make it feel like, should this just be, yeah, I don't know. I hate just the window and the constant anticipation of the window or whatever isn't super engaging. Being able to pinpoint, redirect an Iron Man ult is the thing that comes to mind. That's about it.
protective radius is expanded, and its deflection becomes pinpoint accurate, bouncing enemy projectiles.
Let's brought this up in his stream. Team-ups have been pretty mediocre for a while now, with the exception of Mags. Remy gets banned a lot in comp. Dude, I swear the XOW streamers like at the top, all circulate, like they just pass each other what they're going to talk about today, and they all repeat it. Like, yes, I've been saying this for like 4 seasons, bro, plus. Like, team ups are on life support. They used to be a serious balance lever, and they just dropped it. And it happened around the time that they increased the hero cadence. And I talked about that in a video where I said, look, man, the same resources that work on new heroes, testing abilities, new game modes, testing new game modes, are also the same devs who are going to be making and testing new abilities in team-ups. We increase the amount of heroes, and the team-up system is effectively just like gathering rust. Like,
exactly where his crosshair is aiming.
Cap Shield can redirect Punisher roll to kill him before the shield breaks. I actually think that's possible. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, stuff like that. Kind of Star-Lord ult? Because it's big enough. I feel like it's, in terms of being able to do stuff like that on Cap now with a bit more shield HP too, it's a bit higher now, right? I quite like it. I feel like that's better than the White Fox one.
The full balance patch notes will be released in a few hours. Stay tuned.
We'll get to that. This Genshin Impact? Pretty much.
Although Spider-Man managed to rescue his fellow heroes from the vault, the prison held something far more dangerous. Ever since his defeat at the end of Season 1, Dracula had been secretly imprisoned by Kingpin.
I can't believe it. What does Dracula even do?
By this jailbreak, inadvertently set the Vampire King free. Even worse, Dracula met up with a Loin Stone from Kingpin's private collection.
Shit.
The Vampire Crisis has returned.
Not
and
again.
To stop the Lord of the Eternal Night from reclaiming his throne, our heroes must embark on an all-new adventure. But this time, will Kingpin set aside his vendetta for the sake of his beloved city? Thanks to Zhiyong sacrificing his hairline.
Is this real?
Our brand new PVE mode is arriving even earlier than promised. After the April 23rd update, everyone can dive into the PVE mode Blood Hunt. With an all-new storyline,
yes!
4 epic new boss battles, a fresh hero progression and trait system, and a brand new loot system, we are bringing you a more immersive and thrilling gameplay experience. Welcome
I'm
to
back.
the next
I'm
chapter.
back. I'm back. I'm back. Oh my god. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Holy.
On Marvel
Is Zhiyong a Nobel Peace Prize winner?
Rivals PVE.
Say that one more time.
4 epic new boss battles.
Don't show me this. Do we fight Dracula on God?
Everyone can dive into the PVE mode Blood Hunt. With an all-new storyline, 4 epic new boss battles, a fresh hero progression and trait system,
I love to hear that. I love to hear that.
and a brand new loot system.
Loot system. Do not tell me John KFC was right about the item shop. I mean, I've been saying these conspiracy theories for a while, like the Daredevil leveling was for PvE and they just ripped it. Why would you not, you know, make these new systems give you as much as possible, right?
We are bringing you a more immersive and thrilling gameplay experience. Welcome to the next chapter of Marvel Rivals PVE.
The Deadpool leveling, yeah. Fresh hero progression and trait system. Dude, I'm excited. Oh my god. Like, I'm gonna hop on and just play this. Like, seriously. Haven't released a simple hero since Season 3. I think White Fox probably fits. Thank you, Extra.
experience. Welcome to the next chapter of Marvel Rivals PvE.
This is genuinely what I've been waiting for. Like, this is what I've been waiting for. Specifically this, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's next Thursday. Bro. Excellent. Are you going to be able to turn into Werewolf Cap? Is that what I'm getting here? I hope there's more heroes in it. They might keep the old ones in. I'm excited. Yeah. Yeah, I've wanted more PvE. This is really good. Thank God. So no Wednesday stream? Oh, I might move it to Thursday if it's out then. Yeah.
You a more immersive and thrilling gameplay experience. Welcome to the next chapter of Marvel Rivals PvE.
Yes, man. So good.
Following the April 23rd update, the 2026 Hellfire Gala event
They're gonna put... This is always better than some beach skin.
event will officially begin. We've prepared stunning new themed costumes and exclusive cosmetics for Magic, Gambit, Moon Knight,
Is the Darkchild form like they're making it sort of human looking? That's actually really cool. Moonlight looks sick. Wood 4 times over. All right,
Frost,
let's continue.
and Phoenix. Get ready to dress to impress. Plus, the winner of the
Darkchild looks like she'd be a dominatrix called Gallus.
2025 Hellfire Gala Community Vote, the Emma Frost Gala Star costume, will be given away for free to all players. Just play matches to claim it. At the same time, the community vote for the next Hellfire Gala costume will kick off with the update. We invite everyone to cast their votes.
Rogue.
Hero with the most votes will receive an exclusive costume in next year's Hellfire Gala, which players will get and be able to earn for free just by playing the game.
Hope Black Cat isn't part of the Gala vote options. It would be pointless to vote if that happens.
After the April 30th update, we'll be kicking off phase 1 of the Path to Doomsday event.
Oh,
the all-new
this is a week after PvE?
mode, Path to Doomsday, the Avengers mode, will let you experience the thrill of asymmetric combat playing as or against Loki. Meanwhile, Times Square will feature a series of events. Let's relive the glory of the Infinity Saga right here in Marvel Rivals. Zhiyong is still hard at work on balance adjustments.
Good luck.
Please keep an eye out for the upcoming detailed.
I told you bro was busy doing something else. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I say that repeatedly? They have to be working on something. Gives me the vibe that bro it gets to patch day and he has to throw a patch together. Quite literally he said, thanks to Zhiyong working harder and losing his hair, we now have this new PvE mode. And he's like, the patch notes aren't done yet. There it is. There it is. Show me. Bro was making Blood Hunt.
4 epic new boss battles. A fresh hero pro.
Worry not. NetEase. I'm happy to consult on balance on a retainer of three GPT generated love letters from Rogue, Emma, and Black Cat. Let's make it happen.
Question and trade system, and a brand new loot system. We are bringing you a more immersive and thrilling gameplay.
What would you do if they did retain you, though? Probably stay around. You could never speak on it again, right? I probably wouldn't agree to it unless I could speak on it. I don't know. I'd have to see what they'd offer. Ideally, yeah. It would likely be some kind of NDA agreement where I couldn't tell you specifically what I worked on.
The Avengers mode will let you experience the thrill of asymmetric combat playing as or against Loki. Meanwhile, Times Square will feature a series of events. Let's relive the glory of the Infinity Saga right here in Marvel Rivals.
I feel like asymmetrical modes don't do that well. Loki's got to be super fun. He's got to be super fun, man. And odds are, I mean, it's 2 new modes, like event modes, in one season. I have a feeling the Avengers one is probably not going to be that fun. We could see. We can see what happens. But, like, probably the stuff Loki does to you is going to feel terrible. We'll see. Loki will have new abilities for the mode. Yeah. Yeah, man. They were working on something else. I knew it. I knew it. Now, it wasn't team-ups. They weren't working on team-ups. We already knew that much. New PVE. So I'm really excited to see what they've been cooking because I've been waiting for this. There's so much potential in these modes. Want to see how many heroes are in there, how they shake things up if they leave existing stuff in, how they changed it. Let there be a bit more viable stuff for the challenging difficulties. More heroes. Blah, blah, blah. There's a new loot system, so that should be interesting. Hopefully it doesn't boil down to, like, you pretty much have to RNG yourself towards getting one item that's giga-busted and they never balance it. They extend the mode 3 times. It's just the top 10 people who are on for 24 hours re-rolling their run until they get the perfect RNG, then they actually complete the run. It's like, it's not fun to do that. But, you know. Yeah, really excited. Really good dev vision. Who said nothing, Burger? After all the... after the months of how many big creators, etc., are like, oh my god, new content, we're getting new content, or MFs who are across Rivals and Overwatch, and it's like, oh my god, Overwatch is the best it's ever been. And they're just throwing content at the wall and ignoring the core gameplay. Nolan. This is new content. It's not skins or a map every sometimes or a hero that fits into the game every 1 in 4. This is something that expands the game meaningfully. Here we are. And they were putting resources towards it. And I'm glad they were. Yet, PvP balance doesn't take a whole lot. So, it's not just a free pass, but yeah, good. Very good.
With you experience
okay.
The Infinity Saga right here in Marvel Rivals. Zhiyong is still hard at work on balance adjustments. Please keep an eye out for the upcoming detailed balance patch notes. Ignite the battle.
That's what I'm saying. Speaking of, here's a clip. Give me a second to find it. Hold on. Oh, it's the ones I was saving today. Whoops. Hold on. Hold. Hold.
Ji-Young's doing his job.
Here it is.
Why no swap? Are you fucking brain dead? Swap. No fucking damage. Why no swap? Are you fucking brain dead? You fucking low rank trash.
Ignite the battle!
Fuck you! You mother.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, shall we go on to Blackout? Rivals has put out more in a year than Overwatch has done in years. Yeah, it's why I found the Overwatch big patch for Season 1 disappointing, because... Oh, competition is good. Is it? Because the seasonal models are competing, but the core gameplay isn't. And Overwatch was like, oh, well, we can get away with less polished content. And that was it. That was the patch. All right. Well. You post that clip? We'll get there. Yell that next Deadlock game to motivate the team? True. Make it like Street Brawl. Umbrum genuinely. Like, that's almost what it's like. The PVE with the card system that they got, that they moved from the Ultron Battle Matrix. Yeah. Just have that system as close to it as you can get. Like, however the item or loot items work, please let it feel a bit like, you know, I can build into this one thing and I can't always get there perfectly. It makes it replayable, you know? Anyway. They did the lighting on each cheek. You can't just say that, Archduke, bro. Come on. Meow. You're like fuck, everyone in chat is like a sleazy Adam Sandler right now. Adam Sandler in any male actor in Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2 just saw a 40-something in a polo shirt at the car wash. Meow, and then they said that, yeah.
Alicia's here to steal a win.
I'd let her disembowel me.
Good fortune for me. Cat's claws.
Whip me next. What? Shut up, Liz.
Ouch. Let's make a deal.
Okay, no, I should go over the abilities at the end.
So stealthy.
What a sentence to enter on.
Eat your heart out, strange.
Banger.
Deliciously dangerous. Now's the perfect time to strike.
Please don't make that one of her alt voice lines, because I'm going to have to do it. They can't get creative with kits. How did we end up with Widow, Storm, and Wanda?
You crossed 5 paths.
I don't know if this is team up related, but there's a white mark on White Fox. White Fox. Or is it Emma? No, it's White Fox. I don't know if you can actually launch to a teammate as well.
You crossed 5 paths. Good boy, Petey.
Can someone just morph my face into Peter Parker. And I have an idea. Does this change anything for a left one? No. Okay.
Good boy, Petey.
What's this pose, bro? What is this pose? We're not done. Peter chose MJ over her, by the way. Maybe it was intimidation. Thank you, Tommy, for the follow. He's just going to make me delete the game. I know where I'd park my Peter. Jesus.
Alicia's here to steal a win.
Like, this game is literally the For You page. It's like me trying to work my Twitter feed. Everything's just poor now, bro. Help me.
Good fortune for me.
Okay, let's go over the abilities. So, her E, that's what this is. You whip someone. You yoink $300. You can have a max of $1,000. And you get 75 bonus health for hitting this.
For me.
Can wall crawl and double jump. You have 2 charges of this short range dash. Every melee hit gives you $50. Dashes again. Okay, this is your right click. Right click, guess what, guys? It's fucking slam and toss from Daredevil. We're doing this again. Stop it with the select ability. And then like, guys, you have to keep controllers in mind at some point. Let me see a pose again. Does anyone play, or are we just looking at the game? You know, it's a For You page, right? Everyone's naked on it.
Cat's claws.
Okay, so the right click, you can select an ability. It's either whip, which she does first, or the pursuit, which is the dash and then you return. The whip, this is like your main ability for doing damage and doing stuff. The whip costs, I believe, 150. Yeah. Costs 150. On hit, it returns 50. Costs 300 to use the dash. It returns 150 if you hit. Or if it's KO, it might be different, but that's not distinguished. So yeah, her main form of doing a lot of damage is coming from the wallet. Maybe stop liking those posts if you don't want them on your FYP, lol. Everyone in my comments now knows how an FYP works when they're not criticizing my content. I've seen at least 23 naked Tony Starks today.
Me, ouch. Let's make a deal.
Alright, this is the big one. The shop. There is no indicator of what the limiting factor for this is, and in the most Rivals fashion ever, the first thing they show us is that you can select an item in the shop that costs 100 that gives you full money. Which then begs the question, what the fuck is the point of the shop? If you can just press button to get full money. So it's not a shop. Everything's free with extra steps. So it says there's a charge above the F button when you select
Let's make a deal.
the Tablet of Destinies. There's a 1 apparently. Maybe this is once per round. But we don't know. I think that it is gambling.
Peekaboo.
Now, for zero reason, it's indicated that she's able to use this here, but you might be able to set keybinds for each of the items in the shop. Because she uses the helm without opening the shop. Alright? So everything in the shop.
Good deal.
Fireball. This locks onto someone. I don't know what the purpose of the lock-on is. It might steal their POV or what. I don't know. This isn't a turret. I thought this was a... Geef, thank you for the raid, bro. How have you been? Hello. We're looking at Black Cat. This doesn't do damage. It gives you vision of the enemy. This one is a brief CC immunity bubble you give yourself. This is a portal through surfaces. This, I believe, is it grounds flyers, and I think it actually movement locks down like the thing. This one is money, and this one is invisibility. What were you streaming, Geef? Can we get a shout out for Geef? Wait, I'll do it. I did that. Hello, everyone. I'm Gallus. I make a lot of content talking about the design and balance of this game.
A balance patch with balancing in it.
There you go.
Ignite the battle.
Peekaboo.
That's the invisibility. And now we're back to the main ability where you can whip or do the dash. Just melee attacks and her left shift, which you have 2 charges on. That was the whip there. Again. Dash. Whip, whip, whip. This is the CC immunity bubble from the shop. Here we go.
Eat your heart out, Strange.
They realized that their technical limitations prevent them from having another Strange portal in the game without completely crashing half of the hardware running it. So, it's across surfaces. You can go through a wall
Boom, no skill
with this portal.
Deliciously.
This is the fish. I was doing Slay the Spire too. It's Coke in a game form. I have to read and run it. Enjoy bringing down a kid. She looks great. Thank you, Geef. I need to play it still. I hear that. I've been playing Hades. I got into Hades recently, and yeah, fucking roguelikes. It's just effective gambling. It's really good. It's
Dangerous.
This is the fish. This is the grounding and CC. Mobility lockdown, I think.
Now's the perfect time to strike.
Invis again. Okay, so the ult tags everyone in view, and you can consume a mark and pounce to the target. If you get a KO, it will reset the duration of the 8-second ult where you can dash, right? So like Bucky's, kind of.
Good boy, Petey. Meow.
Meow! Meow! I have to let it out at some point. Fuck's sake. Please be real. I might have to just have a screaming meow sound redeem. That poses sinister work. It really is, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here, bro? Your meow is better than hers. Thank you.
Meow.
What the I don't know if I'm gonna throw up or... Censored. Let's see if the top comment is crazy. How they keep coming up with these amazing and creative characters. Okay. Mother. Right, how do we feel about the kit?
Felicia's here to steal a win.
Not you trying to contain yourself. Be yourself, boo. Why is she bent over like that? That's what I'm saying. I'll get banned.
Cat's claws.
Whip me till I'm lifeless. What the fuck?
Me, ouch. Let's make a deal.
Yeah, so I don't know what the limit is on purchasing every item. This one seems like a one-off. I don't know if it's per alt cycle, per round. Venom Pursuit looks peak rage bait. I mean, it is 2 dashes in one for very little effort. Like, don't ask me the color of anything in the vid. Anything?
Stealthy.
It's difficult to tell how much damage she actually does from this as well.
Deliciously dangerous.
This one was also a bit frustrating to try and break the trailer down as well, because their idea for showing grounding flyers was to do it in a strange alt. Which,
Now's the perfect time to strike.
you're looking at something else too, Gally? Shut up, saxophonist! It's like he's doing it every time I have fucking intrusive thoughts. Second. I can't get the hair to behave. Oh, everyone's gonna say I was... Some of the damage is percentage, and the second hit in ult is a big percentage hit.
You crossed my path. Good boy, Petey. Meow.
Gonna splash cold water on my face. Cool. Cool. That... Does this do any damage, bro? I can't tell. I can't tell how much damage she does. It's difficult. Outside of her 2 dashes with shift, I don't know if she's doing a whole lot, bro. Like, she can't go very far. You know, she can get sight with the shop, which is kind of like, I guess that's a commitment. It's this, like, you need to have full money and you kind of need to secure a KO, or you're not doing a whole lot for a long time. Brownie Point and Asian Ishi? Thanks for the follow.
Cat's claws.
Thank you, guys. Stop!
Me, ouch.
Choke me, Felicia. Was just letting that one marinate. I'm not actually doing anything related to you. It's just writing some notes down.
Let's make a deal. Peekaboo. Hup. So stealthy.
Stealth seems not great. He's valid for that. That was Zelda.
Eat your heart out, strange.
Oh my god, she made a portal to my bed chambers. Don't mind the CPAP machine.
Deliciously dangerous. Now's the perfect time to strike. You crossed my path. Good boy, Petey.
I can't with the end, bro. Come on. I don't know how good the kit really is, man. Let's look at the shop one more time. I think it's just like her general combo with her main ability. And she's like running out of money pretty quickly.
Good deal.
Like the sight is not going to help you that much in combat. It's help with setup. Same with invis. The bubble, probably pretty good. Portal depends on map. Fish will be pretty good for coordinating dice. I don't think she's a super... there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of damage there. Let me work on some 3D stream animation loops for you, Protein Shake. What? What does that mean? I'm interested. Let's all be honest, are we concerned about the kit? This is the craziest chat has been for a hero, I think. Shop skin? Oh, I haven't looked at that yet. No, bro. We all lining up to get choked by Black Cat. She made a portal to my inner chambers. Don't ask me if there's even a video. Continue my portfolio. Yeah, sure. First perma unbanned hero? Maybe. Maybe.
Peekaboo. So stealthy.
Yeah, I don't know how much she does, bro. It's like you could be Daredevil and you're in there, it's just like slam, slam, cross, slam, cross, slam, cross, slam, cross. By then she's out of money. He's probably doing more damage. He's getting over health. Like, so I gotta see how much you really do up close. This seems... eh. Is she worth dropping Reed, though?
New follower.
Yeah, probably.
Eat your
Thank you,
heart
Zan,
out,
for the follow.
strange. Deliciously dangerous.
I feel like the ceiling of what she's good at is when she coordinates with other team members. Like, Francis, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it grants flyers.
Now
I feel like most of the strength is in the items. And that's for coordinating stuff. Oh no, I hope she doesn't pounce on me.
perfect time to strike.
No, I've been a bad dog.
You crossed my path. Good boy, Petey. Meow.
That's crazy. My name's also Petey. Get out of here. I'm gonna put my ring out. Wait. I lost something. It was in my pocket. Also, I was shoveling dry ice into my drawers. All right, patch time? Oh, I have to look at the skin. No. Don't. Can I even show it? Is it... Oh, why got a lot of black cats looking on a weird way? I guess I'm covering that. Thank you. He was leaving to bust one out. Okay. AoE is meant to slow time down, so making CC longer or slowing on enter? Oh, Jesus, really? I'm not usually this down bad for Goonie skins. Help from getting hypnotized. What's this? If I die to a Spider-Man wearing this skin, I'm uninstalling. Why are the pants so tight? Guys, we finally got a haircut.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Oh, makes a little bell. He def looks like a good boy. He kind of looks like you. I'm Petey. Oh no. What's that blade skin? Oh, that's sick. Oh no. Oh, fuck's sake. Help. Really, it says meow on the front. They're just testing the TOS every time I'm trying to cover something. Do I look like this one? After playing all the Insomniac Spider-Man games, and now this, I realize it's not my fault, it's hers, it has to be. You looking like Lady Gaga? I can be Sir Goo Goo. Some of these animators are up to no good. I feel like they're doing extracurricular. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You crossed my path! Gotcha!
There's a cat. I mean, no one looking at that walrus. Your expressions watching that? How bad? You kind of look like her, for real? The most like... I feel like it doesn't translate in game.
You crossed my path! Gotcha!
That's me. That... Meow! I've seen Stranger down at the club. True.
Say that again.
I'm sorry, just fucking... Who is rigging the skeleton, bro? Come on, man.
Take everything.
Someone in there is rigging skeletons for animation who is a bounce expert. What the f... It's giving gamers flipping out over a woman showing shoulders. Ain't nobody looking at that, clavicle.
Detected.
Ashwell, thank you for the 4 months. Can I get a W, Ashwell? Do we have a trailer for the Blade skin? It's catching my eye again. I'm gonna be her prey. Dude. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. her prey. I do absolutely hate the name Urban Predator. It's a gold mine tonight. Oh my god. This is a fucking Spielberg epic. When did Angela have all that?
New follower.
This is rotting my brain. Oh my god. I don't think I can see her. White Fox isn't here either, right? Nah. Rob, thank you for the follow. Partner with HBO. Okay, should we go look at the balance patch? Are you getting some extracurricular? Everyone stop it.
They don't want me.
You play QP? On occasion. Yeah, add some Australian character because there are none in Honor Review. True. Marvel doesn't do a whole lot of that, do
Behold
they?
the God of Thunder.
I get it. All right, it's time. It is time. Let me play the music. E33 music. Okay. Time for a patch review. Now that we've which conniving and duplicitous jester has been lining up these heroes for release? What does Black Cat even do, bro? Pull up and take someone's eye out, according to the cameraman, with all that. Okay, here's the... Is this what I'm looking for? Yes. Okay. Balance post. The patch was good, like a 7 out of 10. I've heard mixed bag points. I think a lot of knee-jerk reactions. I have not seen the patch yet. So this is my first look. She's just acrobatic, got literally no powers except hypnosis, because the way she got me stun-locked, even the tenacity mechanic ain't gonna save me. I just know Cyclops will have a Badonkadonk 2 or else game dies. I reckon they start bulge maxing new heroes? Is that... I'm up jerking their knee. What is chat? Well, welcome back. Alright. Another round of tweaks coming to Marvel Rivals. We're rolling out a brand new Chain CC protection system to save you from endless stun locks. Wow. This is a quality of life change for tanks because I think if you get stunned on a squishy, you are dead. Bucky Barnes is training his patch with balancing in it. Ignite the battle. Bucky Barnes is trading his crowd control for pure firepower? That's really good news. Because I always found that hero really fun, but he's a CC merchant and doesn't get to do much else. Ultron is expanding his robotic wraith across the battlefield. Ultron changes. Okay. All right, this one I was excited for. I think is a really good step in the right direction. Chain CC protection. In Season 7.5, we introduced the Chain CC protection mechanic to ensure combat remains fluid and fair. Here are the specific rules. If a hero suffers 5.5 seconds of total CC duration or is hit by 6 CC effects within a 7-second window, Chain CC protection activates. This instantly purges all active CC effects and grants the hero 30% tenacity for 3 seconds, and we're using the League terminology. Oh, Jesus, that fucking light bulb went off in my head. All the fucking torches on the towers lit up at the same time. I didn't say it verbatim, or I did at some point. Dude, a lot of the heroes they make are very League ADC coded, as in, like, there's too many buttons, and a lot of them are almost thrown in for the point of, like, APM and animation cancelling for people who are just super into that. And then there are other heroes that don't seem to have that philosophy or methodology. Like, Daredevil has 4 steps to performing a melee auto attack, without a whole lot more depth added. And there are just so many buttons. It's... Do I call it animation cancel slop? A League has a lot of that. I don't know how far we stray into it in Rivals, but the inspiration is there. If a hero suffers 5.5 seconds of total CC duration or is hit by 6 CC effects within a 7-second window, Chain CC protection activates, instantly purging all active CC effects and grants the hero 30% tenacity for 3 seconds. I'm guessing this includes soft CC, right? This is going to kill Mr. Fantastic. Pretty targeted to Elsa's ult. Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah, if you get Emma ulted, your team doesn't really get, like, followed up on, and then they hit you with another CC ult. You end up getting cleansed. This verbose first line here is screaming overthinking the problem to me. Like, guys, if you get stunned once, add 10% resistance for a 1 to 2 second buffer and have it stack. See how that goes. This seems over-tested and super specific. 5.5 seconds. Or is hit by 6 CC effects within a 7-second window. Jesus. Chain CC protection activates. If this includes slows, oh my god, this is going to be popping all the time. This might be really bad for Thor, FYI. The hammer spamming, the charge spamming, and the slow in the in the orb. Okay, scaling tenacity. Tenacity, you get 30% for 3 seconds after a cleanse. Proportionally reduces the amount of incoming CC. While active, every new CC effect applied to the hero increases their tenacity by 10% and extends the buff's duration by 0.5 seconds. The definition of CC in this game has to be really wide, then. Hold on. It's going to be Angela's poke, and her charge, and her ult. I bet you CC counts as the little knock-up when Blade spins on you. Probably when Cap crash lands with his shield. Probably only DD's yank. Elsa, uppercut, ult, Emma, everything. Widow kick, yeah. Gambit's knockback, you know, use it a whole lot. Groot's ult. Fork shove, hella stun. Hulk juggle. Oh no. Oh, okay, this is finally the Hulk nerf after the insane amount of power creep we've seen over how many months now for him. 6 CC effects within a 7-second window. So knockback and then grabbed and dragged. 5.5 seconds of total CC duration within a 7-second window. I reckon Hulk could just do that to you on a tank, and then you get cleansed. Torch knockback. Invis shove. At least it'll count that in. Jesus. Does it count her slow too? I bet you there are going to be exceptions, or they forgot to add a couple support cooldowns to the list. Iron Fist. How many of his attacks actually physically move you? The CC immunity doesn't count Emma's grab or Hulk's throw. Hold on, I'll get to it. Really? Iron Man nothing? Jeff, right click. Luna freeze. Magic uppercut. Just the kick. Okay. Mag right click. Mantis sleep. The sleep takes a big hit. It's weird. I feel like the stuff that's taking a big hit here are probably stuff that isn't... You don't want this system getting disproportionate value out of just that. Mr. F. Back shots. Right click. Grabbing 2 people with the right click. Might even be worse again now. Why would you distribute tenacity that you give to the enemy team across targets? Just pull one target. For however long they're displaced in air as well, if you grab 2 targets, it will be probably longer if they stay in the air, which might count towards CC. Unk. Whale. Penny right click. This probably messes Penny up. Gene. Stun. Psylocke nothing. Rocket nothing. Rogue. This is bad. I need to read the rest. Spidey gets hit. Not within like a single combo, I don't believe. But if he's fighting a tank, yeah. In the mid-fight, yeah. Squirrel Girl, yes. This punishes smoke count. Thing. Uh-oh. What is the... Oh, no. Guys. It's a 5-second long circle. So if the thing slams and you're a tank, try to survive in the circle. And then immediately push. Because you're about to have a 30% CC resistance buff. Thor gets hit pretty bad with this, I think. He's going to be building that on the targets he focuses really quickly. Ultra no Venom, yeah. Alton Slam. White Fox with the flip. Bucky. I have to see the changes to Bucky, but it would be a lot of what he does. If slows count, it's literally everything he does. Wolverine, I'm happy with. This is good to see against Wolverine out of everything. Wolverine grabbing someone with a rocket jetpack. They might actually get it before he lands in some scenarios, bro. Let's read the rest. While active, every new CC effect. This is really in-depth. Jesus, why were they testing it like this? This is really specific, and it seems like there are outliers. So if they didn't account for them, I'm worried. Okay. Every new CC effect applied to the hero increases tenacity by 10%. Increases the buff's duration by 0.5 seconds. It has to include slows and knockups then. Total immunity. If tenacity reaches 100, the hero becomes completely CC immune until the buff expires. During this window, incoming CC will not grant further tenacity or extend the immunity duration. Okay, good. Certain animation-driven CC effects, such as Emma Frost's Carbon Crush and Monster Hulk's Worldbreaker, bypass the system. So when Hulk uses the grab, but not when he juggles you, right? Tenacity cannot reduce their durations because they're animations. Nor will they be interrupted if chain CC protection triggers. Oh. That's, okay. Any standard CC effects applied during these cinematic moves will be cleared and tenacity applied only after the cinematic ability concludes. Chat, I hate to tell you, that might actually be a nerf to those abilities. Quite hard. Because if you stay in there until the effect expires, does your tenacity timer not start until the animation is over? And if you get immunity from stuff like that, in like World Breaker Hulk or whatever, often this stalls people out. So in all the scenarios where you're slowing people down instead of securing a KO, these abilities are not good. Like that, this is a hard nerf to those abilities. They'll still be good for what they do, but you are now feeding tenacity is now a thing. The chain CC protection system has a 5-second cooldown, which begins the moment the final tenacity effect expires. So this is dive protection, right? There better be nerfs to Venom in here, man. On the note of Monster Hulk, that guy was... I told you they shouldn't have added the thing passive to his ult. He was a CC sponge. He'd eat everything. I can't CC him on Mr. F. Venom will never die ever. I don't see this hero dying, man. Like, he'll like, Venom has how much health? Effective health in an engage? He's gonna cleanse every time. Let's begin. Emma Frost. Slightly lowering the energy cost of the White Queen's ultimate. They just buffed the fall off. Boost her suppression power on the battlefield. Time to shine. Reduce the energy cost of psionic seduction by 300 down to 3100. Jesus. There is the drawback of how much you want to CC the enemy team, though. Oof. That is such a buff. Jesus, that's good. Okay, moving on. Don't know how I feel about Emma right now, but her ult is very good. You know, Groot, what is she going to do? But I bet you Groot... Yeah, there's no Groot here. Deadpool Vanguard. Do we actually nerf him? Slightly dialing back Vanpool's burst damage and the survivability gains from his gunform ultimate. Try to keep things fair, even for the Merc with a mouth. Reduce the Banhammer gunform ultimate ability. Bonus health gain per hammer hit from 80 to 60. And from 80 to 70 upgraded. Okay, so when upgraded, it does 10 less bonus health for Deadpool. 20 less at base. Reduce the Banhammer gunform ultimate ability damage dealt per hammer hit from 45 to 35. Reduce bonus attack speed provided by Deadpool in your area. Vanguard to Dual Desert Eagles. Vanguard from 60 to 40%. This was the nerf I was saying he should have gotten. Oh my god, they nerfed the attack speed when he presses E. Oh. A lot of his power is front-loaded into that, bro. His attack speed with those guns, like, you kill Emma in Diamond. Uh-oh. This is actually a nerf. That on top of the Banhammer nerf, doing a bit less damage. So his damage overall in his active state is getting a serious hit, man. Oh. We have to see exactly how it lands, like mid-fight or whatever, and how people rate him. But he could be down to like A. If it just isn't getting past breakpoints, this makes the hero like B. Or C. Bubble's still good, but yeah, he'll be middle of the pack if this actually knocks him down. Yeah. Definitely makes him worse. Let's see Sup Pool not be cosmetic. Penny Parker was slightly reducing Penny's base survivability, but enhancing the deployment range and protection of her cyber webs. Okay, what I've wanted them to do with Penny, I haven't looked at the change, is skill and value floor is really legible to average players. Everyone knows what Penny is for. You run her on first point defense. That's what the hero does, right? For her to be played elsewhere, guys, she probably has to be a little bit worse there and a bit more mobile, a bit more flexible. I don't care if it's the slowdown on her left click, if you make her can grapple work better, anything to get her out of webs or to move webs around more flexibly, maybe make them a bit weaker, we'll see. Reducing base survivability, which perhaps doesn't help her out of webs because she relies on them for survivability, but we'll see. While also improving the hit experience of her primary attack. This aims to strengthen Penny in the positional warfare. In positional warfare. Are we saying strengthen her in first point defense, Slop? Now she can cover more ground with her cyber webs. And flexibly using their support effects will help the team handle specific enemy dives with more ease. Oh boy. Okay. So are we doubling down on defense again? Base health down by 50. I could be okay with this. She's a meat shield though, bro. Increase the maximum number of cyber webs that can exist simultaneously on the field from 3 to 4. Right click, right? Increase bonus health cap provided to Penny by cyber webs from 150 to 200. For standing in webs, increase spiderweb cluster projectile speed from 120 meters per second to 150 meters per second, so better at shooting. Wait, this might actually... They're giving explanations now instead of corny one-liners. Great point, yeah. Guys, I kind of like it. Better at shooting. Worse at tanking damage. Better in webs, but it's the flexible webs that you can shoot out. So moving to angles is a bit better, hopefully. I'm not sure if nerfing the base health was the way to get there. I think I'm okay with this. I like flank Penny. This makes it worse. Does it? It could, mainly because it's the webs that can exist on the field, but it does nothing to the actual cooldown time. It's interesting. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. She has 50 less health on first point defense. She has the bonus health though, but like her max HP with like the max bonus health, that is controlled by how much damage is coming in and the rate she generates it. You can't heal that back up. 3 supports isn't going to keep her at a higher HP pool. Like, that is a survivability nerf if she's tanking everything. It's angling. I like this change. I think this is a good change. I was not expecting this. How did they start doing? Who told them? Everyone else is getting plus 50 overhealth? No. Provided 2 Penny by spiderwebs. Cyberwebs, sorry. He already plays like this on Penny anyway. Well, I mean, yeah, this is the Penny playstyle where you don't just sit on main. Yeah, this is... The question really is if the max bonus health makes up for losing the base health for getting out of first point defense and doing something else with Penny. Is it that significant? I don't know, we'll see. I think the main point is that she's worse sitting on main tanking a lot of damage. And she's better at shooting. I think that's the main point. Elsa. Oh. We're reining in Elsa's mobility. And her threat level against Vanguards. If she can just get run down by a Thor now, it'll be sick. Not that I like Thor, but, you know.
Ji-Young's doing his job.
The Monster Hunter needs to pace herself out there in the time stream. Increase Helix advance cooldown from 8 seconds to 10 seconds. Cooldown at max passive stacks from 2 seconds to 4 seconds. Oh my god. They doubled the cooldown of the dash. Jesus. Damage and ult charge nerf as well because of the shotgun. Reduce monster piercer percentage damage per pellet from 1.2 to 0.8. Oh. Reduce total percentage damage when all 5 pellets hit from 6% to 4%. Ji-Young note. Ji-Young note. More of these, please. Please, more of these. When all pellets hit, damage against a 275 HP hero drops from 81.5. Hold on. When all pellets hit, damage against a 275 HP hero is dropping from 81.5, which was 13.5. Sorry, 13 times 5. 5 pellets. Plus 275 times 6% to 76. Against a 70. Yeah, okay. Against a 700 HP hero, it drops from 107 to 93. Okay. Flat nerf to shotgun. Good. That curve is interesting because this is still a significant nerf against squishies, bro. Okay. Human Torch. We're tweaking the Human Torch's mobility mechanics to boost his burst mobility and enhance his gameplay pacing. Oh my god, please don't break him. At the same time, we want his movements to be a bit more predictable for his opponents. Flame on, but with a plan, rivals. Plasma body mechanic adjusted. Oh, that's his sprint. Upon casting, he immediately dashes a short distance, 10 meters, in the direction of movement and enters plasma body state for 4 seconds. This ability now has 2 charges with a 10-second recharge time per charge. There is a 4-second cooldown between consecutive casts. Wait. Is this a positive approach to nerfing him out of constantly animation cancel spamming and like movement manipulation just in the skybox? Because now it's a 2-charge cooldown and you get a burst of mobility? Ultron dash. Yeah, it's Ultron's dash. Yeah. A burst dash instead of constant mobility. This is a really good change. This is a really good... I don't care about this for the strength of the hero. You can adjust other parts of the kit. Like, he's the flaming guy. His attack is a shotgun. You can slam into the back line. And this is now like a dash. Instead of having all the value be in hitbox manipulation 200 meters away. Even if he's not strong yet, this is a really good change, bro. This is really good. Still gets 4 seconds of constant mobility is a good point. 10-second recharge time, 4-second long. The only thing I want to say about it, though, right, is that when you get looked at in the skybox by a poke hero, you can just dip. Not just with the dive, which is a really long cooldown. So there's that. But I think this is in the right direction. I think they have the right idea. Yeah. Oh, no, it's Bucky. Bro, what did they do to Bucky? I think in terms of approach here, at the very least, there is downtime to him moving quickly in the skybox. He might be harder to just take out, but he's going to be more consistent to hit. And he's going to be giving up I'm hoping this is really moving his value towards being closer, and I think it's good. Yeah, I'd like to see more in this direction. Okay. Bucky. They took his other arm. Curious how the torch dash will work with his ult. Yeah. Okay. Bucky had a bit too much CC. Did they find that their CC update broke him and made everyone immortal whenever he interacted with them? Which caused... That's why they did it, not because of frustrations of players. Which caused some serious frustration for enemies, especially when facing dive vanguards, duelists, or other... or anchor vanguards. He felt more like a bodyguard than a lethal operative. Absolutely. I don't really care for bodyguard playstyle on Bucky. That wasn't what was fun about him when I picked up the game. By reducing his CC capabilities and slightly buffing his frontal damage output to enrich his combat experience and make him feel like the true soldier he is. Remove Trooper's Fist grounded effect. The Bucky main on the dev team started playing something else. Reduce cooldown from 12 seconds to 10 seconds. I like that. I like that. Increase bionic hook cooldown from 12 to 15 seconds. Increase rotor stern projectile damage from 75 to 80. Decrease spell field damage from 55 to 45. Wait. Didn't we just nerf the spell field? It's down from 65 the last big balance patch. So it's down from 65 to 55. Am I stupid? To now 45, but he has +5 projectile damage. Reduce tanded voltage single charge energize time from 6 seconds to 5 seconds. Oh. Increase Kraken impact hulling threshold from 15% to 20%. Holy shit, it's fucking Launch Bucky is coming back. It does 10 less damage on impact, the ult. Got more fireballs. He does less damage with a left click, no? Or is the spell field only targets around the... I'm pretty sure it's only targets around who he hits. Okay, it might not actually be that bad then. And it ends up being an ult charge nerf, kind of. He gets more ult charge from tainted voltage, though, and hitting shots. But that might be okay, because his ult might be good. Enemies that take damage from the projectile don't take damage from the spell field. Wait, oh my god. It's Launch Bucky, bro. On the target you're actually aiming at, he just does more damage. He does. Oh my god. I take it. I take it. I might play the hero again. I love this. This is sick. Yeah, more punches, less hooks. I think that's probably good for everyone. I kind of don't like the hook as an ability at this point for Bucky, but yeah. Projectile damage up, spell field damage down, less spam down main, more focus a single target, tainted voltage, single charge energized time, culling threshold up to 20%. Wow. Wow, man. Looking at 3 taps, 275 HP at max fall off. Oh. I hate the torch changes. Why? Oh no, hold on. Oh no. Adam, oh. We're giving Adam Warlock a little cosmic boost to his healing capabilities. Why? Oh, they took away the anchor, I guess. Increased cosmic cluster cooldown reduction provided it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is a nerf to the thing. I'm going to say it, all right? It's a nerf to the thing. It's a nerf to Hulk. It's a nerf to Venom. Stop letting me abuse this mechanic. It's too good. I can absolutely mince a tank without a shield on this hero and crank out like 5 extra heals because I'm doing it. 0.4 seconds for Cosmic Cluster hits. Isn't a crit 1 second? So if you hit a full right click, it's 2 seconds. And you can charge that before someone's out of cover. Or before you're out of cover. Throw the burst in, headshot, animation cancel. Like... in one clip, I can get 3 more heals. It's a whole 2 seconds off the heal if you hit the right click, bro. Me, when I have ED, this is a nerf to the thing. Laughing at. She's laughing. Full right click and headshot is 50% off the heal cooldown. Guys, I would prefer you bring the anchor bonus back because this makes him too good again against certain heroes. And it's a nothing burger against others. At base, though, this is just a buff. Did they touch Mantis? Only by adding the CC reduction. Cloak and Dagger. Reducing the duration of C&D's ultimate 13 to 11 seconds. Amazing. Great. Moving on. Did they just nerf a support ult duration of like a top 3 band support? Did they just respond to that in the next patch? And Ji-Young was making PVE. Everyone who's been saying fire him, give him a raise. Give him a raise. They buff Luna? Oh, fuck. Jeff the Landshark. Slightly reducing the pressure our favorite Landshark puts in the enemy backline. Good boy, Jeff, but let's give him a breather. Joyful Splash damage fall off now starts at 15 meters, was 20 meters, and damage drops to 60% at base at 30 meters, was 65% at 40 meters. It's a throughput nerf to the cleaving beam. The problem with the hero. What is going on? Reduce its Jeff. Ultimate ability recovery time when failing to swallow any targets from 1 second to 0.4 seconds. When he misses, he's only like in that state for 0.4 seconds. Jesus. Okay. Don't fail to swallow. They made Jeff players learn how to take risks. The ult change is pretty bad. This is good for Jeff, right? He won't get jumped after a failed ult. Yeah. It is, yeah. This is good. I just don't like it. Oh, okay. Lunar Snow. Increase light and dark ice damage from and healing from 22 to 24. It's shift. Reduce the cooldown of it when you or a flaked player take part in a KO. I do not like this direction of her being a cleave, but I think it's weird. I don't know what's up with this. Light and dark ice. Oh, sorry, ice arts. Oh, it's just the left click. Oh. 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 Oh, no. 144 to head, and that's without damage boost from Self Flake. She out damages Hela? Oh, no. When I was saying about her being a clap bot... Pause. Very Atom coded with the reduction on the clusters. I feel like Luna's got to do less healing at some point if they keep doing this, bro. And by that I mean now. That's a hell of a gun. 2 taps pun now, 300 HP. Oh. What does Black Cat do to Luna? Go Gallus on your #1 fan. Space exclamation mark. Thank you, GayBingus69. Luna is just I'm disappointed in my student kind of hero. Ultron. Oh boy. 2 drones was a mistake. I don't care if he didn't enter the meta. I don't think it's the move they should have made. What are they doing? We've adjusted the logic of Ultron's ultimate. The 4 Ultron drones surrounding Ultron will no longer shoot directly at the crosshair target. Instead, they will bombard the area around the target. The bombardment area matches Ultron's, but with slightly lower values. With this adjustment, the coverage area of Rage of Ultron is increased from a 3-meter radius to a 6-meter radius. This is circle ult? Is that... the circle's bigger? When they say the 4 drones surrounding Ultron will no longer shoot directly at the target, are they saying that on a specific target this does less? The bombardment area matches Ultron's but with slightly lower values. Then why tell me they bombard the area around the target? Does this mean from 3 to 6 meters, it does less in the outer ring? Is that what they're telling me? Does it do less total in the inner ring now? Has he lost damage and healing there too? After activating Rage of Ultron ultimate ability, increase Ultron's Encephalorose damage from 8 to 18. Oh. So it used to be 5 times 8. Right? Inner ring is the same, outer ring is less? The drones, were the drones all together 8? Or were they 4 times 8? Because if they're all together 8, it's been buffed flat out. Outer ring does less, but inner does more. Mini Iron Man ult with a switch. 5 times 8 times 4. Yeah, no, a full volley of Ultron's ult did not do like 90 damage. Sorry, 16. How many does it do? 4. He shoots 4 times, right? So that's 8 times 8, basically. Or 4 times 16. I think it was 4 times 8. And Ultron was 8. And the drones were 4 times 8. No.
New follower.
Am I getting the calculator out? I think each drone was its own. $40. 160 per volley seems correct. I'm a genius. Okay, so the inner does less. It shoots 5 times? I'm not opening it up again. Use spellfield damage fall off. Starts at 1.5 meters after encephalo rays explode with a max fall off of 50% at 3 meters. Increase healing effect on allies from 25 to 40. Okay. It sounds like... Alright, imagine the inner and outer ring. But the inner ring is actually... It's the second ring. There's 3 rings. And the explosions cross over in a Venn diagram circle in between both rings. And that's where the most damage is. Right? That's where the splash from both is hitting. You're only counting the drones, not Ultron. It's 200 per volley. It was 200 per volley, right? So dead center, it's 18 times 5. So it's less than half? I don't know, man. 1.5 meters after encephalo rays explode. Max fall off of 30% at 3 meters. You increase healing effect from 25 to 40. Damage and healing effects on targets within the original 3 meter radius remain roughly the same. Okay, apparently it's roughly the same. In the 3 meters. I think... Yap, yap, yap. Outer circle does less. It's bigger. And it does more healing. Of course it does. His note was needed here. Fire him. True. Where's Jung's note? Mr. Zeroid, thank you for the balancing in it. Ignite the battle. I want more. Where the rest of the heroes? Ultron is bigger circle. That's it. That was a lot of yapping for bigger circle. This is so bizarre. So you have to pretty much like dead center direct hit with the main Ultron, and the guys shooting in the circles around it. Whatever, bro. The hero with the ult in his name finally has an ult. I think the main point here is that you'll be doing the same amount of focus pressure on whatever target you pick, but then stuff around it will also be getting a bit less. We'll be getting pressured now, but for a bit less. So it is good for DPS, but then they went and buffed specifically the healing. Circle of murdering and destruction. You think 3-Sop is back? It's still around. You're with alt in his name finally has an alt. No Gambit nerfs? Yeah. Adjusted or removed? Venom Jeff Heller. Even the goddess of death and a Ravious symbiote have to admit that Jeff's healing hugs were getting a little too powerful. We're dialing back the extra bulk for this aquatic alliance. Reduce excess healing converted to bonus health from 100 to 50. Reduce healing efficiency from 70 to 60 per second. It's the Jeff team up. New lucky... Jesus, bro. Team ups are so dead. They make a team up per hero. And it's usually something pretty bare bones. Like Black Cat's the anchor. Sick. Okay, so... Alright. All that new ability work is going into the PVE. Or it had better have been. So I'm excited to see what it is. I'm going to be playing the fuck out of it. I'll probably make a lot of content on the PVE, the new mode. I really enjoyed the last one, so I want to see what they make as the next step. So yeah, I will be doing that. How do we feel? Never going to get fully rid of triple sub as long as they allow 3 healers, yeah. I think triple sub is the weakest feeling it's been in a while. It's almost... But everything lives forever in neutral, and there's more neutral, so it's not like it... It's still good for different reasons. Super high for the PvE, the fact that it was more than last time is going to be crazy, yeah. 7 out of 10 patch, some really good stuff. I feel meow. Empty your wallet. Emma Frost, Black Cat, and Viz Woman team up. I think the chain CC one I have to see play out, but I think the main point is that CC heavy team comps, like, I don't know, man. I don't know about the way they've calculated this. It's very strange. 7-second window. Total CC 5.5 seconds, or you get hit by 6 different effects. Then you get the tenacity and get cleansed, and that can keep building to 100. I don't know. In what scenario do you ever reach 100? Like, what did they have to do to create this scenario? Because it's also you also reduce the duration of CC. Can you even access 100 ever? It's like if you get strange altered and it's shorter on you, then... I mean, you just add a flat 10%. How many effects do you have to get hit by? 6 and then 7? It's actually true. Think you'll reach 100 often? You'll get unstoppable from deadlock passively by getting hit. What the fuck are we doing, bro? You can't also just make people immune to these effects. Like, guys, Mr. F does slight CC and slight damage. You can't take some of it away. He doesn't do anything. Like, you know what I do against Monster Hulk since he got the things passive? I spread him. I die. Play some tank and you'll understand. I think the first thing I said was that this entire change is for tanks. Blade spin only probably will be counted as 4 CCs. It's going to be so true. You reckon Invis Woman's bubble, because it's not a slow effect that gets applied to you, it's a slow in an area, do you reckon that keeps getting reapplied like 0.1 every 0.1 second? And that's 1 CC effect applied. Like, does Invis Woman slow you and you just start glowing because you're now Emma in diamond form? Like... Maybe if you go in and out of it, I think that would be it. I think that's one of the duration ones, probably. God, man, this is bizarre. I think this is a serious overthinking of it. I think it should be just, look, man, you distinguish hard stuns, you distinguish soft CC, which is all the knock-ups, pulls, blah, blah, blah. Bucky Hook would still be a stun. Hard stuns immediately activate the effect. Soft CC, 2 soft CC effects activate the effect. And the effect is you have 15% resistance to the next effect. And it stacks. Next time it's 25. Next time it's 30. Next time it's 35. Caps out at 40. This seems like a really intricate word salad. Also nerfed Widow's terrible ult with this change because I'm pretty sure it procs weakness over and over like Invis ult. You would be correct, probably. Oh, this is a massive nerf to Mr. F because you're in an AoE applying a slow and doing not enough damage to get anything done. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's probably a huge nerf to Mr. F's ult, bro. Like, you don't kill anything, and now the entire enemy team gets hit with a cleanse and 30% CC resistance. So when you land, everything you do is 30% reduced, and you extend that effect and increase it to 40%, and then 50%. Unironically buffing the enemy by bouncing on them as Reed. Massive Invis ult nerf. I do wonder if you walk into an Invis ult, does it take, like, at the end of the duration, you just turn to fucking diamond? I'm guessing slow doesn't count as CC if this is the case. It's weird because I feel like if you don't count slows, why the hell have they fine-tuned, like, getting hit with 12 effects? Or, like, reaching 20? Like, 5.5 seconds or 6 CC effects within a 7-second window. What is the fucking use case or common theme that made them arrive at these numbers? Like, this is a tank ult, sure, and then another tank ult, I guess. But should we be cleansing people of those? I feel like the problem is Thing Slam. Bucky grounding. All of Invis's kit. Invis would be kind of dead. This is so strange. I really don't know how I feel. I was really positive towards this chain CC protection. I feel like, despite the intricacy of how they're trying to implement it, one, the use of tenacity is a red flag to me because of League, and that is not a perfect fucking game at all. And the Band-Aid systems in that overlap and create their own problems because they just couldn't balance the fucking game in the first place. This screams so many outliers to me that I just have to see this play out. Like, what does this look like in-game, bro? Emma buff, this hero's scary. CC changes might screw her over. We'll see. Deadpool nerf is actually meaningful. He might fall down a tier or more. We'll see. Because if he's not hitting breakpoints or putting out enough, it could seriously fall off. Penny, I think, is actually a positive change in the right direction. This is kind of a nerf to her on defense. She can make up for it a little bit, but better on angles or going around. I like that. Elsa nerf's good. Torch change good. In the right direction, I think. Hopefully it can't be abused too much doing the hitbox manipulation in the air or whatever. He does get a dash now, which helps him survive no matter what. But it won't be... I don't believe this will affect his... This'll reduce his uptime on sprinting and sitting ages away quite a bit. Bucky changes. Guys, I actually really like these. This is launch Bucky. This is why I liked the hero. You know, he became bodyguard CC merchant. No grounding on the punch. More punching. Less hooking. Great. Direct hit damage is slightly higher. Less spell field damage. So even less spam down main effectiveness. Single target is better. Worse ult charge. More tainted voltage. Higher culling impact. Culling threshold on his ult. 10 less impact damage. I really like this. Yeah, I think it makes the hero more fun. I would prefer diminishing returns after a sequence of hard stuns. That should have been just what it was. Just diminishing returns for CC effects. The only target that gets 3 times hard stun is Hulk. Yeah. Okay, Adam. Don't like it. Unnecessary. Keeps imbalancing weird interactions that he has with meat shield tanks. C&D, they responded to ban rates in a positive way. With a good change. Good. Jeff, good. Addresses a problem with this hero. That throughput beam that is still under the radar in how it's rated. Luna's left click is a question mark to me. This hero is actually really insanely high damage. Ultron, fine. It's just a bigger circle for his ult. Probably actually like almost a nothing burger. We'll see. Team ups aren't changing. Good patch. Good patch. Of everything they've made, it's more good stuff in the right direction. Like, this could be a completely broken system. It seems really finicky. It's very strange how they arrived at this and didn't just diminishing returns. Yeah, man.
Bravo,
like,
Nolan.
the majority of the hero changes are in the right direction. I think the supports outside of C&D and Jeff, I think it's 2 for 5. But the rest are kind of minor changes. Bucky good, Torch good, Elsa good, Penny good, Deadpool good, Emma, I don't know, Chain CC is a question mark, and the rest of the supports. I think it's a good patch. We'll see indeed. No, still going to banner every game. Guys, they're making good patches. This is the first one was an outlier. Now we're seeing the start of a trend. So not only are we getting PVE stuff that Ji-Young has been working on, as they said, and that's probably going to be great. I'm really excited for it. This is a good patch. We have to see what specifically counts as CC. If slows do, I think Mr. F is genuinely dead. He'll benefit from this in some way, yes, because he'll get the tenacity, blah, blah, blah. But it's more so his survivability that punishes him a lot. Hopefully it doesn't affect the slows on his ult. Otherwise, I will literally never ult on this hero. Ever. CC protection just in general, though, probably a good change. We have to see how this pans out. It's very strange how they've implemented it. Emma change is probably a compensation for that, but her ult is really good right now, and she probably got over-nerfed in a little bit in the past. The Deadpool changes are good. The Penny changes are good because they're encouraging her not to just bunker. You know, she's worse when she's just soaking up damage. Elsa nerfs, good. Human Torch change, good. This is for being proactive more often. And there's downtime for this sprint and hitbox manipulation in the sky. You can still use the boost to get away from stuff, but I'm hoping this is more for him playing close and using his shotgun like a shotgun. Good change. I want to see more in this direction. Bucky is actually good. I'm sorry. These are fun changes. I don't care if he's worse or some people think he's worse. Like, this is launch Bucky and why he was fun in the first place. I don't want to be a CC merchant bodyguard. More punching. Doesn't ground on the punch. Less hooks. More single target damage on his gun. Right? More of the lightning balls. Higher culling threshold. Less impact damage on the ult. Like, this is good. I think that's what the hero is about. I think that's a good change. Really good direction. Adam, I don't think necessary. He lost the anchor, yeah, but this just imbalances his weird interactions with meat shield tanks. C&D change is a response to the ban rates. And a nerf to a top ban support. The patch after. This has been a thing. They're responding. Jeff change to a problem with the hero, that throughput beam that's been there forever. Nerfed. Luna does so much left-click damage, it's not funny. This is gonna... I think she's probably been in that state where she's too much of a menace on angles and people just aren't doing it enough. And they're just going to keep doing this until it's forced into the limelight and everyone does it for several seasons. This hero just kills you 1v1. Ultron has a bigger circle. Sure, I guess. But all in all, man, great direction for the changes here. I've been seeing some people say 7 out of 10. I agree. I think it's a pretty good patch. Team-ups are kind of just dead as a concept. I think all that effort's been going into new modes and heroes. Would like to see more team-ups, but I'm going to be playing the PVE, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, decent patch. They're doing it, bro! Rivals is actually balancing? When the remove Gallus patch? When you unsub. Hello, Indy. Wasn't Bucky's CDs like 8 seconds on both hook and punch? On launch, maybe. Okay, guys. That's my thoughts on everything tonight. One more shout out to Guang Guang, you sly dog. Sitting in front of that screen. In front of that. He knows what he's doing. Ain't nobody looking at that seamstress. I got my eyes on. Okay, yeah, decent patch. Big thing for me is Bucky change. Torch change is probably healthy. CC immunity and PVE coming. I'm really excited for PVE. Yeah. I'm guessing slow doesn't count. I'm guessing there's like 0 chance they tested it if it was the case. I do wonder if it was just a straight up like ripped tenacity system from somewhere else, but it seems to be like a sort of hybrid, and it's weird how they arrived at that. I'm on my tummy, thank you. She's wearing the red bottoms sleigh heels. Me when I'm red. Okay, I'm gonna close out stream because I'll be doing early access tomorrow. It's 9 p.m. Wednesday for me right now. So I'll probably do it like 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. I won't do super long. I'll probably end around 9 again. Why no Fanta buff? Probably because they hate the guy. That was probably a nerf to him. Just in general. He is a stalling hero, so he survives for a while, but I feel like he's one of the heroes that's going to get like... He's going to be in the constant cooldown period of tenacity because he won't get focused with all the effects because the hero does nothing anyway. So... I think he's just gonna feed tenacity to the enemy team, is what I feel like. Me when Gallus is actually
Season 7 a movie.
All right.
Bravo, Nolan.
I'm gonna say goodnight to the TikTok fam. Thank you, TikTok, for the love tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow for early access. We'll play some Black Cat. We'll look at the changes. Test some CC stuff, yeah. Alright. Bye-bye now, TikTok. No need, she needed to be arched like that. Try and hit that pose in front of the mirror after I end stream and see how much pain you're in. Liz, stop it. TikTok is gone. YouTube, I'm going to say goodnight to you guys. Good night, YouTube fam. Thank you for the love tonight. I will see you tomorrow for early access as well. I can't wait to access Black Cat.